Hi everyone, thank you for joining me. My name is Soraya. So today I'm going to be working on an abstract painting. It's going to be a large one, and I'm kind of going to go with the flow just to see what happens. I do have kind of an idea of what I want it to look like, but I'm going to just go with the flow. In addition to that, I'm going to be talking to you about some tips on how to be confident as an artist. So stick with me and let's see what happens. So first things first, if you're new to my channel, please subscribe, give this video a thumbs up, and don't forget to click on the bell icon to receive all notifications. So how to become confident as an artist? Well, let me tell you this one thing. While confidence may come more naturally to some, it is a skill that can be developed and nurtured. So here are some tips on how to be confident as an artist. So number one tip is embrace your uniqueness. You have to understand your artistic perspective and style are unique just to you. Embrace that individuality and recognize that your art is a reflection of your personal experiences, your thoughts, and your emotions. Celebrate that, and that's what sets you apart from others. So let it shine through in your work. Another tip is that confidence often stems from competence. So the more you practice and improve your skills, the more confident you become. So dedicate time to hone your artistic skills through regular practice. Take classes, you can experiment with different techniques, and continuously challenge yourself to grow as an artist. So this next tip is really about constructive feedback. It's hard to hear when you've put so much time and effort into a painting and then somebody gives you feedback and it's not what you think. But think of it as constructive feedback. It is an invaluable tool for growth as an artist. Surround yourself with a supportive network and fellow artists and mentors, and an art community where you can share your work and really receive positive feedback. Constructive feedback is most important. Understanding the areas of growth that you need can enhance your skill and really boost your confidence. So another tip is to set realistic goals. You can't paint like someone who's been painting for 20 years if you just start. They've learned a lot along the way. You're just starting. And yes, there's always the exception, but you have to be realistic. So set achievable goals for yourself to work towards. So break down larger goals into smaller, and then you'll experience a sense of accomplishments that fuels your confidence each time you have a success along the way. So I haven't been counting, but this is tip number 5. And the tip is learn from failure. So failure is inevitable. Everyone makes mistakes, in quotes. You learn from being discouraged and setbacks or rejection. So you have to view those as learning experiences. You analyze what went wrong and understand the lesson, and then try to improve your future work. Remember that even the most successful artists have faced failures, and resilience is in the face of adversity is a key trait of a confident artist. So number 6 is to be confident, you have to showcase your work. You have to share your art with others and present it to the world. You have to exhibit your work in galleries, participate in art events, or create an online portfolio. You have to actively seek opportunities opportunities to display your art, whether it's through social media platforms, local art communities, or collaborations. The more you put your work out there, the more feedback and recognition you'll receive, which can boost your confidence. Now, the last tip is the art world is ever evolving. It's changing always, and there's always room to learn and explore. So embrace that continuous learning. The ongoing learning process will not only enhance your artistic skills, but boost your self-confidence. Okay, so here it is. I'm standing on a stool so that you can see what it looks like from up above. And I'll let it dry and I'll show you back here in just 1 second what it looks like. Here it is, dried up. It just took a day, so super happy that it didn't take very long, and I'm loving what I see. So I think I will add a bit of color and see what happens. Stick with me, I'll be right back. So I'm going to use the Liquitex matte medium, and the first color will be raw sienna. I'm always a little bit nervous when I'm first putting down the colors, especially on a painting that I really think looks beautiful. I don't want to mess it up, but I have my water close by, and I'm gonna start. The raw sienna really looks a lot like the gold. It just doesn't have the sparkle. So I just put it there so that it gave it the painting a bit more balance with the distribution of colors. I'm going to add some Prism Violet. And I'm still dipping my brush in the matte medium, and I always like the combination of gray and purple, and especially now with this raw sienna. Just being very gentle here. Gentle is not the right word, probably. Just not very much color, very small amount. Now, I think of color sometimes as when I'm cooking with salt. If you add too much salt, it's hard to take away, but you can add a little bit at a time and it works. And that's what I think about with color. It's just a little bit at a time, and you can build on the color, and adds a lot of depth. One last thing I wanted to talk about is remember that building confidence as an artist is a journey, and it may take some time. Be patient with yourself and enjoy the process. Trust in your artistic vision and keep creating. So you can see already the difference that has made. It's subtle. That's the word I was trying to find. Subtle color. Now I'm going to add Pebeo Studio Payne's Gray, because I love the color so much. Where decisions. Sometimes you don't even see the color until you're really up close. And I like that because it really will draw you in. Not liking that, so that's leaving. Leave me a comment and let me know if you're gonna try this yourself, or if you've already tried it. I'd love to hear from you. So I just added this. It's a bit strong, but I like it, so I'm going to add it to this side as well. I just realized that I was talking and I didn't press record. So you missed some of the stuff that I was saying about if we both had the same pour, if this was exactly the same, the way I would enhance it would be different than the way you would. And that's the beauty of these kinds of pours. You can have a same exact thing and it ends up looking totally different depending on the decisions that you make as an artist. Now, to give it a little bit of pizzazz, I'm going to add cadmium yellow deep hue. Just want some of the colors to stand out a little bit more. Doesn't have to be a lot. You don't have to add a lot of color to make a big impact. To me, I find that it is the contrast that really speaks to me. I'm going to go in and add a little bit of black. To me, adding these details makes all the difference to the painting. It makes for a really unique and original piece of work. When I am trying to sell a piece, it has to be something that is unique and different and is mine, so that I think people could look at a painting and say, hey, that's Soraya Silvestri, Zizi painted that. And that's what I try to achieve with all my paintings, to give a lot of detail and interest so that when someone's looking at it, they get up close and they can tell, oh yes, that is definitely one of Soraya's works. Now, I love the whole process of painting, picking the colors, the canvas, pouring the colors, blowing them out, and then finally, after it has dried, enhancing. And that is my favorite part, because then it becomes a really unique and different work of art. I'm going to add a little bit of Artist Loft titanium white. I wanted to use the white to draw attention to the focal point and soften that whole area up just a little bit. And you can see here now that it has softened that whole area up, and it has drawn attention to that focal point. I don't know if you've heard me say this before, but I often stand back when I'm painting to get an overall look of the painting. You can get lost in the details, and then the painting is going in a direction that you don't want it to go. So I stand back, take a look at it overall, and often I'll see areas that I need to change up. And these white areas were one of the things that needed to get changed in my eyes because they were just drawing too much attention. They were too white. So all I did there was mix up some of the Prism Violet and the Payne's Gray, and it's a bit of a wet brush, and kind of let it mix together on the canvas and created that nice effect there, and down here as well. So just a little bit of a dirty brush, and that's what it created. Yeah, that makes more sense to me here now. I'm going to leave this white part here alone, but this was bothering me here. I think I might even do that there. That's nice. I'm going to do a little bit up here too. This is basically dry brushing. I don't have much color on there. I'm just putting down what's already on the brush. So it's very, very light, because I want the emphasis to be here and I want that to be very white. I like the flowing look, like as if there's water or something, clouds coming down to here. So I like that. I'm just going to emphasize this part here a little bit more. I'm finding this distracting. I'm going to color that in. So I'm just using the side of my brush. You see how flat it is there? Maybe you can see better with my hand. Do you see how flat? And so I'm just using the side of it and just kind of let it do all these lovely patterns. Leave the paint where it's going to leave it. I'm going to continue this on over here. And down. I don't want to cover up too many of these nice cells, so I'm just going to kind of concentrate over here. I'm going to use some Amsterdam turquoise green, and I think I'm going to use it in just kind of as a highlight. I don't want it everywhere. Wherever there's kind of a dark area with some blue. Still not happy with this area here. I'm gonna see if I can just dirty brush kind of fill it in here. So I didn't clean my brush there. I'm just using the white to kind of go over that line so it's not a stark line. Okay, that's better. It's an interesting combination of colors there. I think I'm going to try adding a little bit of Pyro Red Liquitex. If I don't like it, I'm going to take it right off. It's a strong color, but I'm going to go with just small amounts. Yeah, that's nice. Very strategic places. Let's see. That's it. I don't think I'm going to add it anywhere else. I want it to have it concentrated here, and that's a nice distribution of it. Yeah, I think that's it. Okay, I think that red was the last thing I was going to do, and overall, here it is. You got to look in close to see all the detail here. I think it looks really good. I'm super happy with the way it turned out. So many colors and a really beautiful focal point there. So I'm very happy with this. I need a name for this one. I'd love to hear your comments. Leave me a name suggestion in the comment section, and click on the link you see now to see more of my enhanced pours.